Hey guys, it's Hey Dude. I guess I want to come back on here and do another video talking about, well, in my opinion, I don't know, I guess I wanted to talk about my opinions with some villains and characters from Into the Spider-Verse and the Insomiacs Spider-Man games, which I guess I wanted to talk a little bit about maybe Aaron Davis or the Prowler. Now, it's like, again, Into the Spider-Verse, I think, in my opinion, did the best job, even though his costume or suit in there was a little corny. But it's like, I honestly had no fucking idea that, Aaron Davis was the Prowler until I watched Into the Spider-Verse, like, quite some time ago. I was like, oh, that's basically Miles' uncle. Like, spoiler if you guys haven't seen the movie. But it's like, I don't know, in my opinion, it just kind of seems like Aaron Davis and Jeff Morales, or Jefferson Davis, had a hard way growing up or something. And again, that might explain why Jeff is so hard on Miles, but at the same time, he could, ease up on him at times. But again, the one thing I do like is, Aaron, how concerned Aaron is. Even whenever he asks him how was school or something. And it's like, again, like, I don't know, it just kind of makes the whole thing so much more harder because, it's like, he only had, he spent, really one movie as, Miles' uncle, and then he just gets shot by Kingpin, which, again, he didn't deserve that. Like, he just fell in wrong with the wrong crowd, and I guess didn't realize until he knew his nephew was Spider-Man that he didn't realize he was doing the wrong thing. But I don't know, Insomniac's version of Aaron Davis, again, he's good and all, but I don't know, again, I just see this dude is literally the same character. I mean, again, yeah, the other Prowler's like the same character as well. And again, he's got a badass suit. But at least, Aaron wasn't so quick to literally just fight his own nephew and kidnap him. And again, I like Insomniac's Jefferson Davis more because, even though you don't really spend all that much time with him in the game, you seem like he was a good dude who just did a lot for people and saved a lot of people's lives and stuff. I'm like, hell, Into the Spider-Verse, Jeff Morales, it's like him and his wife, or I guess aka Miles' mother, they straight up go so far as to literally just yell and scream at him in front of a whole bunch of people, all because he fucking missed his toast or his speech or something. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm like, they're just breathing down his goddamn neck just because he wasn't there at 5 o'clock. It's like, come on. And again, it's not like he was late on purpose. And it's like, yeah, maybe the way he said things is like whatever, maybe wasn't good, but the way they were handling it with Miles wasn't good either. It's like, again, I don't know. Maybe that's how some parents are in real life, but again, I'm just like, chill out. Like, honestly. I mean, I don't know. In the first movie, yeah, she's all loving and everything, but it's like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. It's like, they don't really think that maybe he's just way too busy with other things. And that's why he's not there. I don't know. It's like, and again, they start flipping out all because he didn't get an A in Spanish class. I'm like, okay, maybe he's Hispanic, I guess. But come on, just because he gets a fucking B in Spanish, you're flipping out about that? And another thing I also wanted to mention was, I noticed how different Miles in the Spider-Verse was to the Insomiac version, because again, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but I noticed he's got kind of more of an afro in the movie. But Miles, Najee Jeter's Miles has like shorter hair, but I guess it's not like a full afro, but a combination of tapered fade on the sides and like a afro like texture on top, which I'm like, okay. I guess I've never heard of that because I'm used to Miles having a shorter haircut, so I mean I don't know. The one thing I didn't understand is like why they made Tombstone in that movie kind of more like a henchman or something. I'm like, they made him a little weak in that movie. He couldn't really face off between fucking Doc Ock. I'm like, bro. But like in the Insomniacs version, he's like you know, he just looks like kind of like Vin Diesel or something. But again, in that game, he's like basically a beast. Even in the sequel of Spider-Man 2. But like again, like I kind of wish they would use more of Tombstone, but again, I know he's like literally not the first version to come out. I guess he was literally in Spider-Man, the '90s Spider-Man show, Spectacular Spider-Man, and that and Into Spider-Verse and stuff. Again, I know they're not the only versions of Spider-Man villains out there, but again, so I guess that's it today for me talking about some, in my opinion, my favorite versions of other villains from Spider-Man media, from Insomniac and Sony Spider-Man and Spider-Verse. So I guess leave a comment down below if you guys want to share. I guess I'll see all you guys later. Peace out.